If you want to support the channel, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Thank you. Hey, what's up everybody? Tricks Ridiculous back with another video, and I have got an infinite combo, what I believe is the only infinite combo in Midnight Suns that can get your hunter as high of a level as you want them instantaneously. Now, I shouldn't say instantaneously because it does take a bit of time to actually do, but it is completely infinite and you can do it for as long as you want to get as many levels as you want, all in one mission, all in one turn, in fact. You can see from the footage in the background, it revolves around the card's Wrath and the Balanced Collar. I'll show you the whole deck in just a second. Before we do, be sure to like the video if you like this kind of content and subscribe for more Midnight Suns gameplay. But otherwise, let's jump right into it. All right, everybody, so here is the deck that I'm using to go infinite with the Hunter in Midnight Suns. Now, this does only work for the Hunter, but every time you do level up, you get 5 health and 1 offense. So you can actually level up your kind of champion ranks here infinitely and just get yourself an absolute tank of a Hunter who, in my personal opinion, is actually the best character in the game anyway. But besides that, here's how you actually do it. Now, you have to get yourself a setup where you're using the Balanced Collar, which you can be played to draw 2 hunter cards, and you have to play 3 power cards in combat to get it. The setup that you saw going on in the past was that I was actually using the Balanced Collar, but the only 2 cards left in my entire deck were 2 Wraths, which are free and are power cards. Now, how do you do that? You have to kind of get yourself a setup where every other card in the deck is either exhausted or in your hand, right? So we're running 2 Holy Gifts, which of course do have exhaust. We're running 2 Patience, which do have exhaust. Now these can be hard to get off, but it's okay if you keep them in your hand as well. Then you'll see we're using 2 Quick Slashes. One of them has draw 2 on KO. The other one has 2 Heroism on KO. You want, having the 2 draws can help you set this up, but ideally you want them in your hand so you're not actually drawing them. And then it's important, obviously, to use the Balanced Collar, and then you have to use Master of the Hunt as your passive. This is going to turn the Balanced Collar's power card requirement from 3 down to 2. So you play 2 power cards, you get Balanced Collar, it's going to draw you 2 hunter cards, which when we have it all set up, the only 2 cards left in the deck that we can draw are 2 Wraths, which are free. So that is it. That is literally the setup. Now, I wouldn't recommend this deck for, just everyday play. This isn't something I would actually set up. I do have a Hunter build coming out pretty soon that I'm still just working on getting the final touches on. But this is just the way I have it set up for the farming method. So like you saw that I was doing in the intro, you can literally just get this set up. I would recommend trying to do this on maybe Nest Mother, just because if you have a card like this, like Quick Slash, that has, +2, draw 2 cards. This is a power card, by the way. That's why I'm using them. So this can get you your Balanced Collar as well. Drawing 2 cards, that's really easy on the Nest Mother because she has a bunch of little totems that are all just minions, so you can use a lot of quick abilities to be able to kind of set yourself up properly. But honestly, I mean, all you have to do is just make sure you've either drawn and or used your Holy Gifts, drawn and or used your Patience, and then drawn your Quick Slashes. Once everything is either in your hand or exhausted, you can just go infinite with the Wraths and the Balanced Collar. Obviously, this will be fastest on Ultimate 3, although you do have to actually finish the mission at some point. So if that is a little tough for you on, Ultimate 3, I wouldn't recommend doing this and risking wasting, hours of your time. But that being said, I mean, if you really plan on doing this for several hours, maybe just in the background while you're doing something else, you can get, I mean, just in probably, I would say 30 minutes, I was able to get about 20 levels. So you could probably get, if you're really fast about it, about 50 or so levels an hour. So if you're going to do it for like 2 or 3 or even more hours and get yourself up over like 100, 200, even 300 champion level with the Hunter, then go ahead and go into Challenge Ultimate 3, honestly, because by that point, your Hunter is going to be so damn overpowered, you're just going to be smashing through everything anyway. Ultimate 3, finishing up that mission won't even be a problem for you. But anyway, that's it. Just a quick little tip. Like I said, plenty more Midnight Suns videos, including cheeses, as well as, some legitimate stuff coming out. So if you do like this content, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video if you learned something. That's it for me, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.